So y'all, something just happened today where it's just a message that came from it. I wanted to come on here and share it with y'all. My neighbor across the hall from me, somebody down the hall from us, Indians, their daughter, she normally take out trash. Now I ain't never seen this girl with her hair out ever, because she always got a little hijab thing on, hijab or whatever it's called. She always got that thing on her head, and she came fully uncovered, like her hair was uncovered, it was out. She had on regular clothes. She didn't even have the little dress thing on that she normally wear. And she brought a bag of trash to my neighbor's door. Like, just sat it on the floor. And my neighbor, she thinking that it was some DoorDash or something like that. But it wasn't. She texted me, she said, hey, did your camera catch that girl bringing that trash to my door? I said, hold on, let me see, let me look at it. And I went to my app and looked at it. This girl really sat some trash. She came and sat the trash at my neighbor's door. Like, why would she do that? I have no clue. I think the girl is like maybe teenager, maybe like 19 or something. I don't know. I really don't know. But instead of her taking out the trash like I see her normally do, like she's normally done that. She's normally taking out trash like I would see her with a bag of trash walking to work or walking to the dumpster with the trash in her hand. She taking the trash. Instead of her taking the trash today, I guess she decided she want to be lazy, or I don't know what it is. She don't want to deal with her own trash, so she go drop it at somebody else's door. Now, I don't know what happened after that, but I did send my neighbor the video that I had on my end, because I don't think her camera picked it up. But anyway, I say all that to say, people will come into your life and bring their baggage, bring their mess, okay? Stuff that you ain't got nothing to do with, and sit it at your door, okay? Bring it to your house. They will bring it to you, expecting you to deal with it. Expecting you to dispose of it, to handle it. Hold on, y'all. I'm at Goodwill, and I gotta give them this. I gotta give them this, these clothes. Hold on. But people will come into your life. They bring their baggage, they bring their mess, they bring their trash, they bring their vomit, they bring their dirty clothes, they bring their dirty baggage, all their demons, all their battles they fighting that they can't fight on their own, that they need somebody else to help them fight. And they expect you to handle it. And so here you are trying to fight somebody else's demons, trying to fight somebody else's battle. You drained, you depleted, you stressed, hair falling out, physical ailments in your body. You don't know what's going on. Why you sick all the time? It's because you trying to deal with somebody else's trash that ain't got nothing to do with you. Somebody brought their stuff to your doorstep for you to handle, for you to dispose of. It ain't no telling what's inside of that mess, how they get in that mess. It ain't no telling what kind of infections and diseases is mixed in with their bag of trash. Like, they bringing all their baggage into your life, and they want you to deal with it. You don't know nothing about these people and they demons. You don't know nothing about what they dealing with. You don't know nothing about their baggage, they past. You don't know nothing about that. But people will literally, and another thing too, thank you, Holy Spirit, they expect you to deal with it, and then when you start calling them out for the things that they do and say, they'll gaslight you like they don't know nothing about it. I bet you that girl tried to gaslight my neighbor and say, no, I didn't do that. We both got cameras on our doors. Both. And I'm like, why would you do that? What kind of sense do that make? I don't know why she would do that. I don't know why would she do that? Because every time I see her, she wrapped up in a hijab thingy, and with the dress and everything, headed to work. I think she worked at a coffee shop or something, like Dunkin' Donuts or something. And every time I would see her carrying some trash to the dumpster up in the front. And she would be carrying the trash. But this time, she didn't carry the trash to the dumpster. She was uncovered. Her hair was out. She had on regular clothes. And she brought that trash to my neighbor's front door. Her door, and just sat it there. And thought nothing else about it. Just left and went right back to the house. Like, and you made it so obvious. You live on our floor. You live right here. It's 4 of us that live on this floor. What are you doing? But what people will do is they'll bring their trash, they mess into your life, and they dump it all on you. And there you go trying to fix this person. There you go you telling this person the same thing over and over again. There you go trying to help this person. There you go forgetting about you. You putting so much time, energy, and effort into that person and they demons and they baggage and they trash and they mess. And it's draining the life out of you. Now you losing yourself. Now you losing weight. Now you gaining weight. Now you losing sleep. Now you ain't got no peace. Now your money looking funny. Now you losing your house. Now you losing your car. Now because you so focused on somebody else's mess. Baby, you gotta let people deal with their own mess. You gotta let people deal with their own mess. You gotta get that bag. Okay, get my little lunch bag. Here you go. Hand it back to them. Cause that ain't yours. That ain't your stuff to deal with. Like listen, we can barely deal with our own stuff. You somebody dealing with somebody else's baggage. Baby, who? Nope. You till I dealing with your baggage too? Oh, baby, I don't even fight my own battles. God fight my battles. God fight mine. You think I'm finna pick up somebody else's battle after God don't fought mine and gave me freedom? You really think that? Oh, we're finna get a Panda Express. Let me stop, because I don't need it. But I'm gonna be getting some. Anyway, but no, like, you think I'm finna try to fight your battle too? Like, you gotta come to this realization, like, hold on, this ain't mine. This is not mine. Like, what I look like trying to pick up your baggage, handle your trash, go throw your trash out? No, you come back over here and you pick this up and you take it to where it belongs, because it don't belong here. It's not welcome here. We got to stop being so welcoming with people. Like, welcoming anybody into our, what you come with? Who sent you? Okay? What you connected to? Who you connected to? What you been doing? What you did in your past? What's been haunting you? Okay. What demons you fighting? Because you ain't coming over here with that. You ain't coming over here with that, baby. So many of these folks, they need deliverance. They need some Jesus. Okay. They ain't got no kind of that, like, Stop picking up people's stuff, man. Give it back to them. Give them folk back what they came with. Leave people in the mess that you found them in. You found them in a mess, you need to leave them in that mess. You find them with them demons, you need to leave them in that demons, in there with them demons. Leave them right there. You can't. That is not yours to handle. That's not your assignment. You called to be a light, a leader, an example for other people. People who are seeking Christ, people who are seeking God. That's it. That's it. You ain't called to be no baggage carrier. This ain't baggage claim. What? It is not. And put that in the comments. This is not baggage claim. Like, people, Don't let nobody come into your life bringing all that baggage, all that heavy weight. That's too heavy. My house is clean. And you think you finna come over here with all your junk, with your roaches and your dirt, heavy weight? Like, you got all this dirt, carrying all this dirt, and you think you finna track all that dirt and mud in my house? This ain't about no physical house either. We talking about spiritual stuff, okay? No thanks. No, come get back over here and get this trash up. You know what you did. You know what you brought over here. Get it and leave. Get it and leave. Sever ties. Cut ties. Okay? Take your power back. Stop giving so much of yourself and your energy to people that don't deserve it. God ain't called you to that. We are not called to be taking on everybody mess. Who said that? Who told that lie? Who? Sorry. Not up in here. We ain't doing that. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all, because people just... What's going on? Mentally deranged or something? Something messed up there. Something. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to give y'all that. Well, yeah, stop letting people bring their heavy, dirty, nasty, vomity, muddy baggage into your clean house. God already fought your battles. Okay? You walking in freedom. Don't let nobody bring no extra dead weight back into your life after you done stepped into freedom. The freedom that God granted you, the freedom that you worked hard for, the peace, that life of peace that you worked so hard for. Child, leave them people where they at. Let them deal with their own mess. Leave them in the mess that you found them in. Okay? Anyway, all the important links down in the description box below. I'm going to talk to you in the next video. Bye.